Your body doesn't wake up in fat-burning mode, it wakes up in survival mode, and one tiny thing you do every morning can decide which mode wins. Because the moment your eyes open, your biology starts asking a question: are we safe or are we under attack? Most people never realize this. They think fat loss is about workouts, calories, discipline. But long before you eat breakfast, long before you step into a gym, your nervous system has already made a decision about whether your body should store energy or release it. And if you've been struggling to lose stubborn fat no matter how healthy you try to be, this may be the reason. You wake up tired, you grab your phone immediately. Notifications, stress, emails, news, noise. Your brain floods with urgency before your feet even touch the floor, and biologically, that matters far more than you think, because your body doesn't understand modern stress. It doesn't know the difference between a dangerous predator and a stressful notification at 6:42 in the morning. It only sees threat. And when your brain senses threat, cortisol rises instantly. Now, cortisol isn't evil, you need it. It's your natural get-up-and-survive hormone. But when cortisol spikes too hard too early, your body begins protecting energy instead of burning it. Almost like locking the doors to your fat stores. And suddenly, the system shifts. Insulin becomes more unstable. Blood sugar becomes more reactive. Cravings intensify later in the day. Energy crashes harder. Your body starts behaving like it's preparing for a famine. That's the metaphor nobody talks about. Your metabolism is not lazy, it's defensive. And the worst part? Most healthy morning habits actually make this problem worse. That green juice you drink after sleeping 5 hours. That fasted high-intensity workout while your nervous system is already overloaded. That giant sugary coffee that spikes stress and insulin at the exact same time. Sounds healthy, right? Not exactly. Because your body interprets exhaustion differently than motivation. Imagine a survival engine running low on fuel, red warning lights flashing, and then someone suddenly slams the accelerator. That's what many morning routines are doing internally. Your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your cells, begin sensing instability. Your brain starts prioritizing immediate survival over long-term fat burning. And this is where things get dangerous, because the body adapts, not for your goals, for your protection. So after weeks of stress, poor sleep, aggressive dieting, and overstimulation, your metabolism quietly becomes more efficient at storing energy, even while you're trying harder. That's why some people feel like their body is betraying them. They're eating less, working out more, drinking more coffee, trying to stay disciplined. But biologically, their body thinks resources are disappearing, and survival mode always wins. But wait, here's what most people completely miss. The problem is not just what you eat in the morning. It's the emotional state your body wakes up into. Because your nervous system controls the hormonal environment that determines whether fat can actually be released. If your brain feels unsafe, your body becomes conservative with energy, almost protective. You can actually watch this happen biologically. Heart rate rises, stress chemicals increase, inflammation slowly builds, sleep quality drops the next night, recovery weakens, then the cravings start. Not because you're weak, because your brain is trying to save you. That late-night hunger, that desperate desire for sugar, that "I ruined my diet again" feeling, sometimes it's not lack of willpower at all. Sometimes your biology has simply been under siege since the moment you woke up. And that changes everything, because fat loss becomes easier when the body stops feeling threatened. Not pampered, not lazy, safe. There's a reason calm, regulated people often lose weight more sustainably than chronically stressed perfectionists. Their nervous system allows the body to release energy instead of hoarding it. And this next part is the real shift. The most powerful morning fat loss habit isn't extreme, it's stabilizing. Before caffeine, before social media, before chaos, your body needs signals of safety. Light, movement, hydration, breathing, silence, simple things. But biologically, they're enormous. Morning sunlight hitting your eyes helps regulate cortisol naturally instead of chaotically. Slow movement tells your nervous system you're active, but not under attack. Water after waking helps cellular function recover after hours of dehydration. And even 2 minutes of stillness can reduce the stress response enough for your metabolism to stop acting defensive. Most people are trying to force fat loss. But your biology responds better to cooperation than punishment. That's the hidden truth. And no, this doesn't mean you should avoid hard workouts or never drink coffee again. It means sequence matters, timing matters. Your body listens to the order of signals. If you wake up and immediately flood your brain with stress, stimulation, caffeine, and urgency, your metabolism prepares for survival. But if your morning starts with regulation instead of alarm, everything downstream changes. blood sugar stabilizes better, energy becomes steadier, cravings calm down. Fat oxidation improves naturally, not overnight, but consistently, and consistency is what your biology trusts. Because your body is always asking one question: can we afford to let go of stored energy? That's what fat really is to your brain: stored emergency fuel. And if your system feels threatened every single morning, it won't want to release it. This is why sleep matters so much, why stress management matters, why recovery matters. Because the body that feels safe behaves differently than the body preparing for disaster. Most people spend years fighting themselves, when the real goal was learning how to stop triggering survival mode in the first place. And honestly, that should feel relieving. Because it means your body isn't broken. It's intelligent. It adapted to the signals you gave it. Now you can give it better ones. Wake up slower. Get light into your eyes. Delay the chaos for even 10 minutes. Move gently before intensity. Protect your sleep like it matters, because biologically it does. Small signals repeated daily. That's how the survival engine finally relaxes, and when it does, fat loss stops feeling like war. Follow BurnLab YT for real fat loss science.